Hello, I'm Sheriff Kevin Rambosk, and I want to welcome you to On Scene.
I pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Oh, sing and you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, who brought stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight. For the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave? Good evening, everybody. The duty of the Collier County Sheriff's Office is to preserve and protect the lives, property, and constitutional guarantees of all persons. My wife and family is here as well, and I thank them for supporting everything that I've done and virtually get me through 39 years of providing public safety in Collier County. You cannot do it without a support system. It doesn't work. And you know, when I came in 1978, it was not quite what it is today. At that time, there were 76,000 people in all of Collier County. Today, there are 339,000 plus 100 to 130,000 in season, plus 199,000 people per month staying in our hotels. That's a service population of just under 500,000. Things have changed. 2,025 square miles. Collier County is larger than the state of Delaware or Rhode Island. Logistically, it is very challenging on how we provide the level and quality of service that these men and women provide each and every day. But I will tell you, we do it with a lot of help from the community, from business, and from others. We are looked upon as a leader in the law enforcement, corrections, and communications community, not only throughout the state, but throughout the nation. And that's very important, because when we look at what makes us different than others, there's many things. One, we are state and nationally accredited. Who here would like to go to a college that was not accredited? Anybody? Who would like to go to a hospital that's not accredited? We want to provide the same level of quality and service to our residents, and that's why we are accredited in law enforcement, we're accredited in corrections, and most recently, we are accredited in communications. And within the last 2 years, we have got the Excelsior Award for accreditation, which only 27 other agencies have gotten. So we are way ahead of many others. We're a progressive agency. We knew or believed that we needed to communicate even better than we had ever done as an organization. I think at the time we didn't know how important that would be, but just the exchange of ideas, information, and what we get from our residents to let us know what's important to them so that we can build our community safety plan and do it in a way that supports what their concerns are. And today, through our social media programs, which by the way are internationally recognized as being the best this past year, we are able to communicate and use also technology because we are very, very progressive. We've embraced technology. We've looked at not only how we can communicate with our agency members, but the community as a whole, and provide that information out. But more importantly, we listen to our community. We get information back from our community. And that's why when we created our community safety plan, it was not our strategic plan done by professionals. It was our community plan done by residents, businesses, and professionals. And that's one of many things that makes us different. We are committed to partnerships because without them, we would not have been as successful as we are. You know, we went through the greatest economic downturn since the Great Depression. And I can tell you who accomplished getting us there. It was the men and women in uniform in the back of the room. And suits. Because without their expertise, without their commitment, without the commitment of our deputies in the field, seeing what was coming down and how we were being impacted, we would not be standing here today. With those economic challenges, we wanted to do more than we had ever done before. And this Collier County Sheriff's Office has been an excellent, outstanding, progressive, proactive agency for the last 75 years. And it was our turn to move forward and progress even farther and take that tactically proficient organization and bring it together and marry that up with our community, which we did. And in fact, today, this year, we graduated our 1,000th crisis intervention trained law enforcement officer in Collier County. For those of you who don't know what that is, crisis intervention training helps us identify those with mental health issues so that we can recognize it, handle it, and get those individuals the help that they need. And that's not the Collier County Jail. We just built the 911 state-of-the-art communications center, which will make sure that we get the right equipment and the right people to the right location in the shortest amount of time. Because we all know, since the day we put AEDs in our cars and learned CPR, that if we can get people to locations, emergency locations on sudden cardiac arrest, for every minute less than 10, there's a 10% chance of increased survival. So the quicker we can get there, the better we're going to be. And we have just introduced how we're going to connect with the community, because sometimes they are there before us. So with their help, with our professionals, and a great relationship with Fire Rescue EMS, our life saves will increase. So what are we going to face? Growth. The impacts of it in every way. How do we maintain that low crime rate with an increasing population? How do we reduce accidents? How is it driving out there today? It is very challenging. So we're looking at a program that we are going to bring forth and engage our residents, and very simply, it's called Just Drive. That's it. Just drive. We're going to embrace smart solutions, increase technology. We had a discussion this morning about automated vehicles and how we were going to address those. Well, one of the questions that was raised was, and it was by the chief sitting here in the audience tonight, if there are 2 autonomous vehicles, driverless, and they have an accident, who do we cite? There are challenging times that are coming, and it's just not the safety of your deputies. And that is the most critical element of what we do each and every day. Keep our residents safe, keep our deputies safe.
But all public officials at the county, state, and federal level must take an oath before they take their office. And the reason behind that, enshrined in the Constitution, is that while there are 3 branches of government, and we spend time checking and balancing each other, all of us are reminded when we take that oath that we only have one ultimate rule, which is the Constitution. And so all of us, no matter which branch, no matter which office, no matter which political party, no matter which county or jurisdiction, all of us cover the same ground. And it's appropriate that we do that publicly with witnesses from the community and the people that we serve. So with that, Sheriff, let me ask you and Pat to step forward and thank you again for this honor. If you'll raise your right hand and repeat after me. I do solemnly swear
I do solemnly swear
that I will support, protect, and defend
that I will support, protect, and defend
the Constitution and government
the Constitution and government
of the United States
of the United States
and of the state of Florida.
and of the state of Florida.
That I am duly qualified
That I am duly qualified
to hold office
to hold office
under the Constitution of the state.
under the Constitution of the state.
And that I will well and faithfully
And that I will well and faithfully
perform the duties of sheriff,
perform the duties of sheriff,
of which I am now about to enter.
of which I am now about to enter.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations.
We hope you've enjoyed our program, and we look forward to seeing you next month. Thank you for being our partner for a safe community.